Hi Earth Goddesses, this is Reverend Sky with your 2017 November Tarot reading for love for my Goddess Queens, my Earth Queens. Just so that you know, I am splitting this up in two genders. The Earth Kings are done, right? So now it's our time. I am doing this by using as your significator the Lover's card, okay? And then the challenge is the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles I will be using for each Earth sign, Earth Goddess, Earth female, feminine, the feminine. We are also going to be using the Romantic Tarot, okay, and clarified by the Manara Erotic Tarot. And I am also going to be pulling at the end 3 cards from the Romance Angels Doreen Virtue Oracle cards. I will be retiring the Oracle cards the end of December. We'll be using them one more time, and then they will be retired. If you have any romance, love, Oracle cards that you would suggest to be used instead to replace these cards, please email me and or leave a comment below, and I will check into those. Okay, let's see. The gemstone for the month is the tiger eye, which is a great protective stone. Okay, I mentioned this on 1 or 2 of the videos, not all of them, but a lot of people have asked me if they will be able to purchase gemstones from me directly, and I am considering it, and I'll keep you posted if that comes to pass, so that you can access the gemstone of the month from me. Okay. Now, for the tiger's eye, I'm just gonna give you a little bit of education about it. It is an oxide quartz, and it's very common. And the chakra that it governs is the root and the solar plexus. And here we go. The candle color for candle work is gold. The fragrance is bay, carnation, copal, geranium, saffron, and spearmint. Now, the practical uses for your tiger eye are the tracks the steady inflow of money. What woman doesn't like a steady inflow of money? Place a tiger's eye in a pot with a lid and add a coin every day. When full, spend the money on something fun or give to a charity and start again. That is practical for all gemstones, I believe. But anyway, the magical significance is a traditional protection against the evil eye. There you go. Or carry or wear a tiger's eye to ward off jealousy, whether from a partner's ex, we're doing a love reading, guys, sibling rivalry, or envious colleagues. Now, the divinatory meaning is money-making ventures and new projects will succeed better than anticipated if you persist and keep focused when you hit an obstacle. Well, of course. Now, the zodiac sign for your tiger's eye is Leo, and your affirmation empowerment quote for that is, I am filled with golden light and can reach out in the confidence that I will succeed. And that is very much the pentacle, an earth sign quality to succeed. Okay, now let's see. I am also going to, I have another channel that I am working on for the beginning of the year. I don't know if I put this out there, but if you have any metaphysical topics, life coaching questions, anything that you would like to have covered, please email me, and quite possibly your particular topic. It could be on ancient philosophy, ancient religions. It could even be about UFOs, but something of a different, perspective. If you email me with that information, you very well may have your topic or your life coaching question featured on that channel. Okay, and let's see, what else do I need to do to let you know about? Oh, next month I will be having a contest for all the signs one particular person for each sign with regards to your comments. It's going to be about the comments. Will be chosen for a free reading, 15 to 30-minute reading from me. There'll be 12 in all, one for each sign. Okay, now I think I've covered everything, so let's invoke the archangels for our reading for our Virgo. I'm sorry, our Capricorn females, feminine Capricorn, archangels. Archangel Michael, Archangel Samuel and Sophia, all the love archangels and benevolent earth signs, earth elements, please help us. What does Capricorn female, the feminine Capricorn, need to know for their love life for November 2017? Please help us. Please open the door that we're knocking on and let us know. Thank you. Okay, here we go. I already pre-shuffled the hard shuffle. I'm just going to soft shuffle these to get your wonderful Capricorn energy. My dad was a Capricorn. My gosh. Him and I'm a Cancer, and we got along like two peas in a pod. Okay. He's no longer with us, but, well, he is with me all the time. Okay, so Capricorn, feminine Capricorn for the month of November 2017. And angels and benevolent spirits, please tell us about their love life. Okay, here we go. Okay, Lady Capricorn, your first card for your love life for November is the Emperor. Now, I know that that Capricorn has been getting this for a while, the Capricorn feminine, the controller, okay? This could be an Aries sign, and of course, like I said about the lovers, it's not like there's another Emperor card with other signs attached to it. This is the Aries energy. It could be an Aries, doesn't necessarily have to be so. Could be a fire sign energy, though. A fire sign energy, very controlling, very the boss, okay, in your relationship. He overpowers you. Now, let's see, what supporting cards do we have? Yeah, these are like repetitive, so repetitive for you for the past couple of months, Capricorn. We have the Eight of Swords. You see this, the Emperor is now in the background, right? Very controlling. The controller, okay? He is controlling your thoughts. This is mental. I don't like to say this, but this is just so typical because it's been going on a while. This is somebody who is experiencing a lot of mental abuse. Now, whether it's self-imposed because you're telling yourself that this person is the boss of me and you're giving them power they don't have, or they are manipulating you mentally and giving you the opinion that they have power they don't have. And it doesn't even matter because they're only concerned with, and I bet you I would not be surprised to find the Five of Swords, because this is the card of somebody being empowered, whether it's your own mental anguish, see this fence, you know. All of a sudden I heard that song, "Don't Fence Me In." But this is somebody who knows you're not going nowhere, you're not budging, you're done here. And yet this is the other side of that mindset. We have the Chariot, the seven is a completion card. This is two different people being yoked together. See this? Moving forward, even though we're different, we're going to make it work. No matter what. No matter what. And this is, the Chariot is a sign of Cancer. So, you know, this is the card of determination. I don't know why this is considered a Cancer card. Some of the cards in here are really kind of funny. Like, why would this be, other than the fact that the determination aspect? Because Cancers, people don't know. I'm a Cancer. Water signs are generally, they're very emotional. People always like, poo-poo, they're so too emotional for me, too sensitive. But when a Cancer is sick and tired of being sick and tired, man, they move mountains. They do. So let's see. Yeah, here's the Magician right underneath that. So this is somebody, this is manifesting. This is somebody who is, oh, Capricorn women. Okay, this is somebody who is constantly figuring out different ways to keep you chained in your mind. Now, whether are you doing this, or are you empowering somebody else? Because you're empowering that to happen. You're you know, your weakness is their strength. Here's the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is divorced, widowed, embittered, not happy, scorned, maybe, okay? But she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot, okay? And she's now built up that that Cancer shell. She's built that up so nice and tough that she can withstand most things that people wouldn't dream of. She's been through it all. And she is looking at you and she's saying, you know what? You need to toughen up and stop this nonsense. You know, stop doing whatever you're doing inside your head. You're torturing yourself. Either you're torturing yourself or you're allowing yourself to be tortured. One of the two. Yeah, because here's the Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups talks about not investing not investing as much emotions as you used to, not having as much feelings, letting go, moving on, realizing that the Two of Cups, the soulmate card, Two of Cups, is somewhere else. It's not, see, it's not here anymore. Okay. And then we have, okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Passionate new beginning, possibly a fire sign, possibly with a fire sign, or a lot of sex with a fire sign, that's keeping you up at night, not letting you sleep, giving you again with the Eight of Swords, all that mental, I can't sleep, I'm trapped, I'm worried, what am I going to do, what am I going to do, what am I going to do? Well, either you're going to, there's two ways to look at this. Either you're gonna or you're not. Either you're going to do or you're not going to do. But you're in turmoil about it. And here's the thing, is what the universe is saying, the only way you're going to know what you need to do is to rest, relax, to decrease this stress that you're putting on yourself. And then you'll be clear. And you'll be able to see this sword is cutting through this rose, this blue rose, cutting through the blues. And being able to make a choice on what to do. And well, whether you choose to do something or you choose to stay, or you choose to go, whatever you choose to do, stop allowing somebody else to tell you what your choices are, and figure it out. You've got on both sides of these. You've got the Ace of Wands, which is a new passionate beginning. Could be a fire sign. The manifestation of that new passionate beginning being a choice that you're in your head about, or moving on and getting your, oh gosh, let me just get these clarification cards, Capricorn. Okay, 3 for love for Capricorn for November 2017. We have the Seven of Air, sneaking, the Ace of Earth, new seeds, new money, again, and then we have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands talks about victorious. Okay, here we go. I'm going to show you. Not that these cards have the true depiction. If you get into erotica, maybe that, you know, that might be your thing. But here's these three cards, just to prove that I'm not making this up. Okay, because you have somebody in between. This is the Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. Okay, it's like seed money, or a seed of a star, and you're a Capricorn princess, so, or queen. So here you are. You're willing to make a fresh start. But you've got to decide to stop sneaking around and stop cheating and lying or whatever you're doing, Capricorn, or allowing somebody to do that to you so that you can have the victory in your love life. Like, again, fire sign. Okay, so either they're sneaking out around on you, okay, or there's some kind of monetary pull involved here, where I hate to say this, but you know, if you have if you're not married to this person and you have money, be careful, you know. But as well, I see this being a step towards victory once you get to this, okay? But if you just keep staying in this, and you're like constantly going back to like the passion, I want to be excited all the time, I want to have, you know, the passion back in my life, I want passion, I want passion, I want passion. You're insatiable about it. You need to stop. You need to stop, and you need to stop thinking about the passion and stop thinking about the great sex or the spontaneity, all that stuff that you don't currently have, and decide what's important. Is that important? Is that what's going to last the longest? Get to the truth. Get to the truth. Queen of Swords talks the truth. She wants the truth. If you get to the truth, and I see how this is going, if you get to the truth, you'll get to clarity. Okay? Whether if it's you that has to be honest and come clean with everything, or your partner has to come clean with everything. Once you get that, then you can make a fresh start. This manifestation can begin. But you got to start from ground zero. You can't carry all these other things that I don't know how to put it. Carrying all these mind games and controlling, manipulation, and, you know, bringing other people in that don't need to be brought into your love life or your marriage or your relationship. Bringing them in is not healthy for your, you know. See, you got to say, Eight of Cups, say goodbye to one thing so you can move on and start and have a fresh start, right? Stop bringing all this other stuff into it that's only going to mucky muck up your situation. Be clear and be clean, okay? Now, that's being said, let's get some cards with regards to your love life for the Capricorn female for 2017. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. There's one card that flipped out. Let's see. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels. Okay, here we go. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. And new love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Well, you've got the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So, of course, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. But you need, more than anything else, you need to find clarity within yourself. Stop with the head games that you're playing on yourself. And take a step. Take a step. You can do it. You really can. Taking a step forward and then taking 10 steps backwards does not help you. It's going to drive you crazy is what it's going to do. But you will figure it out. And you know, I hate to be very like down on you, but I've been getting the same reading for you guys, for the Capricorn female. Now I know it's you guys, it's the female, because I was doing the love readings before with not gender specific, but now it's very much you. The Capricorn woman does not know her own mind right now with regards to love, and it's not about somebody else so much as it's about you. You have no idea what you want, none, and you don't have any idea of and you're letting somebody else manipulate you because you can't make a stand for yourself. You're not strong enough in your mind. So take that Four of Swords energy, that rest and meditation, and really get yourself clear. That's what you need to do. Okay, now let's see. The one last thing I wanted to do for you guys was to take a page out of my book, Queen, the Capricorn. What can we tell Capricorn feminine for November 2017? What overall energy can we give to the Capricorn feminine for 2017? Okay, this is your overall energy. It's the Four of Cups. See this new love interest coming in? You're not healthy to take it. You are not healthy enough to accept somebody's love without damaging it. And that's not nice. That's not right. It's not. So no matter what you're doing, first, let's be clear. It's best to tell somebody, I'm not sure what I want to do, than to lead them on and make them think that you do. You're not clear with what you want. Let people know that so that they know how to respond, and you know what to do. So in any case, that's it for you, Capricorn. I'm sorry it was a little bit harsh, but I think I really am pushing for you to take this time, and I think that you'll surface out of it with more self strength within yourself, and that's really what it's all about, isn't it? Okay, thank you so much, Capricorn Queens. I love you. Thank you for your likes, shares, and subscribes, and please comment, and have a terrific holiday season, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Hi, Taurus. This is Reverend Sky with your November 2017 love reading. I'm doing this a little bit differently. If you, first and foremost, before I forget, if you want a timestamp, please do so. I would appreciate it. Okay, but we're doing this a little bit differently. I split up the genders, so I'm going to do, starting from now on, I think, because I like doing it this way. The kings are going to be separate readings of each sign, and the queens are going to be separate. So you're the Taurus feminine. You're the Taurus goddess, the goddess of pentacles here. Okay, so you're the earth sign. Your significator card is the Lovers. Okay, and Queen of Pentacles is your challenge. Okay, so I just want to go over a few quick things and then we can get started, because most of it is at the beginning. And so if you want to know any further information, please, go to the beginning, or everything else that you need to know is in the description box below. Okay, here is Tiger Eye. This is the gemstone for the month is Tiger Eye. It is a protective stone, and anything you want or need to know about it will be in the beginning of the video. Let me tell you what cards we're going to use. My regular, for now, is the Romantic Tarot for your love reading. Okay, and then we're going to clarify with the Manara Erotic Tarot. Okay, and then at the end, and I will be retiring these, one more, I think I'm going to use them in December, and then the new year, these will be retired, are the Romance Angels by Doreen Virtue. So if you know of any other love oracle cards that you feel would be a good replacement, please let me know. Okay, and okay, we did the gemstone. I am going to be holding a contest for the month of December where I will be giving a free 15 to 30-minute reading for each sign based on your comment. Okay, so you will be notified by the end of December, I believe. I will work out the details in the next I think next month's reading, because I'm going to do the comments for next month, and then so we'll work it out. But basically, it will be based on the comments that you make, and one person will be picked for each sign. As well, I'm going to be starting a new channel in January. Okay, since my forte is metaphysics, and that is what I am schooled in, metaphysical sciences, I will be using that channel basically to, with the format of talking about metaphysics, spiritual life coaching, and I am asking you to kindly participate and send me any inquiries, um, any topic suggestions that you may have, and your suggestion or your question could very well be featured on a future channel. Okay, I also have my Facebook link down there below, as well as my reading information for consultations and readings. And I also do life coaching. So if you are interested in a life coach, please let me know. Alrighty, I think that is it, and we could get started. I did hard shuffle the cards, so I'm just going to soft shuffle them, Virgo, and let's see. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Taurus. Taurus. Ah, the Taurus feminine. Feminine bowl. Beg your pardon. Okay. Now, let's invoke the angels for you, Taurus. Okay. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raphael, Samuel, Sophia, Gabriel, Metatron, please. We are knocking at the door. Please tell us, what does the Taurian feminine need to know for their love life for November 2017? Please answer our request, and please help me to bring that forward for Taurian feminine for November 2017. Thank you. Okay, I think we're good. Now, like I said, I'm just going to soft shuffle for the sign of Taurus, feminine Taurus, for November 2017, for the sign of Taurus, for November 2017, Taurus, November 2017, feminine Taurus, November 2017. Okay. Okay, Lady Taurus, how can we help you? Your first card for your reading for November 2017, Taurus, is right out the gate, victory. Okay, this is a victory card. This is also, and I just noticed this, these cards, you always notice something different with them, and I don't know, sometimes these come up very good with this camera and sometimes they don't. But she's got a bird in a cage, and he's like, you know, it's almost like he's or victorious over, he caught her, you know. So, and I didn't notice this before, but there's, see, there's out of all the other birds, there's other birds out here flying about and perched. He caught the best bird, or what he considers the best bird. So, Taurus female, you might have somebody who feels that they've been victorious in dating you, or you may feel that you're victorious in landing a catch. Okay, so let's see how the other cards play out. Yeah, Five of Cups, regret and remorse, and the Three of Cups next to it. So the Five of Cups talks about basically regret, remorse, crying over spilt milk. In this particular deck, the romance, it talks about two women, one woman catching her man or her date or her whatever, making a proposal to somebody else, right? So, and then we've got the Three of Cups, which is the three women and the man walking into a bar, restaurant, or whatever, three women coaxing him, possibly a brothel. Okay, so clearly this is somebody who had choices and one person won out over. So that's, I'm going to say, since this is your reading, Taurus female, that quite possibly you might have won out over, you know, somebody else. Or somebody won out over you, because the next cards that we have is the Three of Swords, the Eight of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Three of Swords talks about a heartbreak, somebody feeling that there was a third person, somebody brokenhearted, and I'm going to say it was probably you. I'm getting the impression now that it was probably you, that somebody chose somebody over you, and emotionally moving on from a situation. That there's, again, these two women, right? Here we have two men, but this is for the Taurus feminine, so I'm going to say it's you, and I'm going to say that might be you watching somebody move on to somebody else, right? Because this is like you don't have access anymore. You no longer have access to this situation. Okay. Okay, Taurus. This might be Taurus females, feminine Taurus. And you know what? It's not sexually biased at all. It's just the feminine aspect. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Now we have underneath the Three of Swords, we have the King of Wands. So Taurus, you might be involved with a fire sign male, okay? Or have had your heart recently broken by a fireside male, and moving away to maybe someplace by the water route, to calmer shores, after realizing that this person wasn't emotionally invested in you, okay? Quite possibly getting support from family, because this is the Ten of Cups, complete and total emotional happiness. So we've got two things. You might be moving on to somebody, or moving on to a situation, or, and this just came to me, things come to me, I don't know why, I don't know where they come from, but I'm looking at this and I'm saying, were you maybe in love with somebody and you had to break it off with them to make your family happy, because you were running up against a lot of family problems? Because I have the Queen of Swords next to that, and that's a widow, divorced. And I am getting an impression here, and I could be wrong, so you can always comment. I more than welcome your comments, but what I'm seeing here is quite possibly maybe there's a Taurus feminine out there who had divorced, or is a widow, started dating again, and the family is like, no, we ain't digging it, and so that became a problem. Okay, just got that, I don't know why, but that came to me, that family interference. Let's get some clarifiers on this. Okay, Taurus feminine. Please clarify their love life for November 2017. 3 cards, please. Okay, we have the Queen of Air again. The Knave of Water, or the Page of Cups, and then we have Strength. Yeah, okay. So, again, somebody being cut off. These are both Queen of Sword energy. So this is cutting somebody off. Cutting somebody off. Some type of Casanova type of guy. Somebody who says all the right things. Okay. And trying to be strong to cut them off. It's taking a lot of strength and courage to take them off. And this is your Casanova right here. He's on the edge. He's on the edge. So Taurus female, that is what I see. Let's see what the romance angels have to say. 3 cards for, okay. I have 2 more cards for Taurus female for November 2017. 2 more cards, please. Okay, well, gave me 3 cards. And these 3 cards are: make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take. But I you know, here's the thing. See, these are kids. This is family. So it's going to take a lot of effort to... New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Taurus, this is the Knight of Cups, right? The Knave of Water, or the Page of Cups. Page of Water. Somebody new coming in to your life. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So you have to have the courage to either stand up to your family or to let it go. But the archangels are saying express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So here's the 2 ways to look at it, Taurus. You can either stand up to your family and say, this is who I want in my life, and I don't really care what you think. You'll see that they are right for me. Or you will be bullied by your family, and you will, you know, retract, and this will you know, this will come to an end. And that is what I have for you. Now, just because, you know, I don't know if I told you this, Taurus, but this is, people have asked me what the first tarot book I ever had was. This is it, The Pictorial Key to Tarot. If you want to know anything about tarot and you really want to study it, this would be a book to have. I don't know, I have a hardcover. I don't know if you can get it in hardcover anymore. You might only be able to purchase it in softcover, but Amazon carries it. That being said, and it has different spreads you can use as well. Let's get a page from my book for you, Taurus, for your love reading for November 2017. Overall energy for Taurus for November 2017. Your overall message is the 6 of Swords. Moving on. See this troubled water right here, and then it's calm over there. So I think one of 2 things is going to happen. Either you're going to let your family win and you're going to move away, or because the overall energy is the 6 of Swords, moving on. So either you're going to let your family win, or you're going to cut your family off and take the calmer approach and be with the person you love and just not be bothered with your family about it. I mean, you know, I don't know what choice you'll make, but you know, somebody's going to get their heart broken either, whichever way you do it, if you pick your family, you know, this person's heart is going to be broken. And if you pick this person, your family are going to claim that you broke their heart. So I wish you all the best. Sorry about that. I try not to do that, but it's nerves. I wish you all the best, and hopefully, Taurus females, you will make the right choice. But remember, nobody lives in your body, nobody owns your heart but you. So if you give your heart away to other people to manipulate and be puppeteers, and then you have no one but to blame but yourself if you end up unhappy. You know what I mean? So pick what's good for you, and trust and believe me, the universe will support you if you do that. It will. Okay? Thank you very, very much, Taurus. I love you guys. And don't forget, your comments, your likes, your shares, hit the button, the like button, the subscribe button, any button. And I'll see you next month or next month's love reading, and have a great, happy, safe holiday season. Bye-bye. Hi, Virgo. This is Reverend Sky with your 2017 love reading. How are you? I wanted to tell you I am doing, if you haven't noticed already, a little bit of a change to the format. I am doing the Earth Kings and the Earth Queens separately so that they're gender specific. Okay, so we're going to be using for your significator the Lovers. Okay, and then for your challenge, which is of course going to be you, Virgo goddesses, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so before we go further, though, I want to cover a few things. The gemstone for the month of November for love is the Tiger Eye. See the beautiful Tiger Eye pendant, and that is for protection. Okay, and if you want to know more about Tiger Eye, please skip to the beginning of the video, and I've been telling all the other signs, they've been asking me if I'm going to be selling gemstones, and I just might. I'm thinking, I'm giving it some serious thought, but it won't be until after the 1st of January. But anyway, that is the stone for the month. We are going to be using for the reading the Romantic Tarot, the Monera Tarot, Erotic Tarot. Okay, and I am going to be pulling 3 oracle cards from the Romance Angels, which I will be retiring this in the new year. December will be the last time I will be using those cards. And the book that I'm going to be pulling a page from, this is my very first tarot book, and it is called The Pictorial Key to the Tarot. This is a very old book, and we're going to use that at the end for an additional message for you. Okay, so I think, let's see, what else do we need to talk about? Oh, I'm going to have another channel, and that is going to be based on metaphysical science, because that is what I'm schooled in, and I'd like to do a little bit more with that, as well as life coaching, spiritual life coaching. Any ancient spiritual questions with regards to twin flames, soulmates, the whole bit, please send me any inquiries that you may have or topic suggestions, and you could very well be featured on a future program. Okay, and let's see, what else do we want to cover? Oh, and I'm also going to have a contest for the month of December. I'm going to be running it. It's going to be based on your comments. And in the month of December, I'm going to pick somebody who, from each sign, one person from each sign, to receive a free 15 to 30-minute reading from me to you for the holidays. Okay, and that is, I think I've covered everything there is to cover. Okay, so that being said, let's invoke the spirits, Virgo, for your reading, for the feminine. Archangels, Shamuel, Raphael, Sophia, Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, all benevolent earth angels, earth spirits, earth elements, please help us with regards to Virgo feminine, the Virgo feminine, their love reading for November 2017. We are knocking on the door, knocking on the spirit's door to get an answer with regards to what they need to know. Thank you. Okay. Now, let's see. I did the hard shuffle, so this is just a soft shuffle just to get the energy in there for you guys. Okay. Virgo 2017, Archangels, Benevolent Spirits. What does Virgo need to know? Well, this card popped out already, Virgo, and this is the Three of Wands. Okay, so that talks about waiting for your ships to come in. Virgo Feminine, 2000, November 2017. Virgo Feminine, Virgo Feminine. Okay, let's see. Okay, my Virgo and goddesses, your first card for your reading is the Six of Swords. Okay, so this talks about moving on, possibly leaving somebody behind that caused you a lot of grief and anguish. Okay, making the decision to go someplace else and where it's calmer. And underneath that, the support that we have the Page of Swords. So this could possibly be Virgin women, our goddesses, that you spied on somebody and found out something, or this is a youthful energy. The pages are all youthful. So this could also be somebody who has a very rash, bratty way of speaking, very immature. Yeah, okay. This is the Knight of Wands. This is somebody who is unreliable, you know, very passionate, not a committed type of person, not somebody who's committed. So Virgo women, what I'm seeing here is that you are connected to somebody who, because you're very grounded, to somebody who isn't. Okay, yeah, because then we have the indulgences. We have the Nine of Cups, the 10, and the High Priestess, which that's the first time I've seen her come out for the earth signs. Okay, so you have cup energy here, you have water energy and fire energy, Virgo. This is the Nine of Cups. This talks about a wish come true, but it's the lower arcana. So this is an indulgence, the wish coming true, but maybe being more than what you had bargained for. Okay, this may not be everything it's that you think it is. Could be overindulging in drinking as well. You know, this is the Wheel of Fortune. This isn't see these two people on the park bench. The wheel is behind them, so they're not aware that whatever the association they have is coming to an end. And Virgo, this is also esoteric knowledge. Somebody who knows a secret. Somebody who keeps things to themselves. Who keeps themselves. So let's see where we're going with this. Then we have the Eight of Wands, the Six of Cups, the Death card, and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, so that pretty much tells the tale. I'm going to pull clarifiers on this because this is like Virgo females. This is an end to something in the past that was not reliable, that you relied on. Okay, I need 3 clarifier cards for Virgo, for feminine, for the Virgo feminine, for November 2017. Okay, the clarifier is the Lovers, 5 of Wands or fire, and the Knight of Air. Okay, and So, okay, what I see here is a choice being made for passion or compassion. You know, sometimes you marry for compassion, for a companion, compassion companion. And sometimes you marry for passion. It all depends, but you have a choice. Or we end up, you know, I'm using the word marriage, but it could be a serious relationship too. But I see here that there's competition. Um, yeah, a Knight of Air. Somebody leaving very quickly. Okay, this is too many people, too many cooks boiling the broth. Okay, and what I'm seeing here, basically, let's see, what I'm seeing here is that somebody had felt that they had to make a choice, okay, between some type of passion, Virgo, for an ex-boyfriend, okay, in which case that ex-boyfriend let you down, Virgo. Yeah, they let you down. They left in a hurry. It was in which case that put an end to this relationship, which was really just based on passion. It was based on a lot of sex, not a lot of love here. Nine of Cups, indulgences. Maybe there was somebody that you went drinking with, that you went out partying with a lot, and you thought that maybe you had something more than you had. The last card is the Page of Coin. So what I see, Virgo, is that you're giving this up because it's all about passion for something a little bit more substantial. And I think, did we go through this once before, or on your regular reading? Giving something up for something that's a little bit more substantial. Quite possibly you might be getting a new job or a job offer, which may make a change in all this too, where you're kept busy and you just don't have time because you're job hunting or whatever. You don't have time to be out partying and doing and indulging in doing it certain indulgences. But I see a change here because you've got the Wheel of Fortune. So I see that this is going to change, and that you're moving away from it. You're kind of coming out of like a, you know, like that song by the Grateful Dead, I think it is, Truckin', what a long, strange trip it's been. This has been a long, strange trip for you because this is not normal for you, Virgo. But this person was probably very captivating, but they were not reliable. They weren't looking for a long-term relationship, my dear sweet Virgos, Virgo women. Yeah, because you have the Death card here. So this is somebody that you knew in the past, because I have the Six of Cups too, which talks about soulmates and past relationships. This is somebody who came back from the past and to complete a cycle with you. And you remember how passionate and in your youth, you know, when you had less to think about, you didn't have bills to pay and all that stuff. And now you realize that you've dramatically changed, and they probably didn't. They're probably still carrying on the way they did when you were younger. So let's see what Doreen Virtue's romantic angels have to say. Okay. Um, for Virgo Feminine for November 2017, what additional information for Virgo's love life? Yep, there we go. That popped right out. But two more cards, please, for Virgo for their love life. Virgo's love life. Okay, one more card for the sign of Virgo for their love life 2017. Can I have one more card, please? Okay. Virgo, the three cards we have are I'm going to put them in this order because of the way the other cards have come out. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Okay. That was when the past person showed up on the scene, right? And then came the problem of your stability, and that you wanted stability. So it's financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is Virgo women. You're looking more towards your career and taking care of your, and kind of, you know, checking your money status more than because it says separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. So you probably, I don't know about a partner, but you probably decided to separate from this person because you were footing the bill all the time and they were having just as much, they were having most of the fun. Yeah, so that's what I see for you, Virgo. Let's just see if we have a page to give you from the Pictorial Tarot. Virgo for November 2017. What additional information do you have for them for November 2017 for their love life for the sign of Virgo? Yeah, Virgo, you decided to get a job, or to put more attention on building these pentacles, building up your finances, and realizing that this person was having fun on your dime, right? Okay, that is all I have to say, Virgo. So I really hope that you do have a wonderful day of giving thanks in the month of November. And please comment, like, share, push the button, subscribe, whatever the buttons are that you need to do. And see me for a private reading. Everything else that you need to know is in the description box below. And if you want more information on the lovely tiger eye, I have a couple of them here, right? Okay. Just skip to the beginning. Whoa, it just fell down. Wow. Just skip to the beginning, and there'll be more additional information for you with regards to tiger eye. I wish you the best, my Virgo goddesses. You have a great and happy love life, and I wish you love always. Peace. Love you. Bye.